Oh, yeah, hi. Yeah, I did. I sent you the photos and I filled out the application and everything. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I know, yeah, you do get a lot of calls, I'm sure. But, it's not my problem if you get over 150 calls and you just happen to call me back. But I still have a lot of questions here to ask. Well, do you have shifts, or would I pretty much be woken up at all hours of the night to do lineups? What? I didn't hear you. I said, would I be able to work on a regular shift and then be able to sleep all night, or am I going to keep getting woken up all night to do lineups? I still can't hear you. Every time you try to answer me, there's like huge interference. Is this phone? Is your phone tapped or something? Okay, I have another question. Do you pay cash every day, or do I get a check? Uh huh. Okay, I get a check every, what, twice a week? Okay. Would I have a place to put my check, like a lock in my room? Do I need to bring my own lock? Okay. Yeah, I know it's not like how it used to be, but I kind of have to know these things because I need to know if I need to bring a lock, you know, what my hours are going to be like. Um, yeah, I did look at your website, and it didn't say anything about what I'm asking you. Yeah, okay, well, I'll check again, and yeah, okay, all right, thank you. Bye. Oh my God, I can't believe this. So what am I supposed to do? Just like be all excited because she called me back out of 150 phone calls, and I'm supposed to just hop on a plane and without asking any questions, like, oh, like I have some pimp like that's gonna like you know tell me just to go work at some brothel in Nevada, and I don't even get a say in the matter. Like, what if their their rules and stuff are too much for me? Like, I don't want to get woken up, in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping to do a fucking lineup. I mean, there are no labor rights. Basically, it's legal pimping. There is no such thing as legalized sex work, okay? Not in the US, because the US, you got to remember, is completely backwards. Most countries, it's the other way around, where the girl can work independently, but to have some guy telling her when, where, how much she charges, and then to take her money and to work her 24 hours a day, in most countries, that's illegal, okay? But the US, you got to remember, is backwards, because here, the girl can't work independently. If she wants to work legally, she has to work for a pimp in a brothel, okay, where she's pretty much stuck there. I thought I would go back and work for a few weeks, but I think I changed my mind because every time I try to get an answer from her, there was huge interference. Like, I could not get an answer because they know it's wrong, I know it's wrong, and they probably don't want it to get out where, I'm recording it and then I go on, like this on YouTube or wherever, and I, let everyone hear what they're saying, that, you are going to get woken up most likely in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and most likely you will get sleep deprivation, and you won't get regular sleep, and you won't have any rights, labor rights, and you'll be given a lot of your money to those people. And oh, another thing I couldn't get a correct or a professional answer about is, I asked, how busy is it? Because, I read a blog that said that you could end up sitting there in the brothel for days and days and days and still not get a booking because that's how dead it is. And I know a lot of the brothels have closed. And when I asked her that, she would not give me an answer. She just kind of laughed it off, and she didn't really give me an answer. So she's just like, oh, no, that probably won't happen. It better not happen. And I'm thinking, oh, that's not the professional answer. So in other words, yeah, it probably does happen where you will just sit there for days and days and not get a booking. I know in Australia, the brothels there are in the city. They're not in the middle of a desert, in the middle of nowhere. And the brothels there, you could pretty much sit there for pretty much your whole shift, maybe your 8-hour shift, and maybe get 1 or 2 bookings. So if it's that slow there, I can only imagine in the middle of nowhere, there's a good chance you could go several shifts, several days without a booking. Very likely. So yeah, just something to think about. Decriminalize sex work and give sex workers empowerment to work without a pimp so they can work on their own, basically. Take care.